Oh. Yeah. There he is. Creepy bastard. Hello. Hello, light spirit. And all of our work was for naught. Yeah. Yep. Oh, shit, dude. There's no intro for this. Okay, the stuttering there is crazy. Zant. God damn. Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me? You are a foolish traitor, Midna. Why would you defy your king? My king? You who do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe? You must be joking. How dare you? Are you implying that my power is our old magic? Now that is a joke. This power was granted to me by my god. It is a magic of the King of Twilight, and you will respect it. Oh my god, it's auto-scrolling. Fuck. I could not read that in time. I'll have to do some editing magic for that. Yeah, that's fucked. My Midna, did you forget that this beast was once one of the light dwellers who opposed our people? No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their world. You cannot consort with their kind. But if we can make their world ours, Midna, the light and darkness will meet at last. Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. And that, Midna, is why I need you. Not just for me, but for all of our people. Lend me your power. Oh, so be it. I will return you to the light world you covet. Now you see why I ended off the last episode, the way I did. Let me look into your eyes. Oof. Yeah, in this section, I will say, in between dungeons, I think it is the longest in this game, because there's quite a lot we have to do in between after the water temple or lake bed temple and the next temple after that, so here we go. Yeah, Midna's not looking so good. You could say this is Midna's lament. I'll shut up. Hero chosen by the goddesses. Go to the princess locked away in the castle. Typical. The princess holds the key that can unlock you from your shadow form. So yeah, we're gonna be stuck as Wolf Link for a good while now. I don't know how I'm going to go about it. I don't know if I'm going to do the entirety of this section in one episode or if I'm going to split it into two. We'll see. But yeah, dude. Oh, best song. Oh, love it, man. And the rain coming down. One of the best features about the PC port, you ready? If you know, you know. There's no enemy music that interrupts the music that's going on in the background now. So it's a lot more immersive. I love it, dude. Such a great feature. I'm gonna be so real. Alright, let's go and let's go fast and head towards Hyrule Castle because she absolutely needs the help. But yeah, now that, yeah, there's skeleton dogs now have spawned. These also, as I said, these also spawn at like the front of the castle or like the semi-garden section of the castle where the Gorn is trying to smash that big boulder. If you know, you know. So yeah, there's now those skeleton dogs there as well now because of the section. They've been fully unlocked now. But yeah, this part of the game, dude, is so fucking cool. And I would say this is pretty much the turning point for Minda's like character as a whole as well. Because yeah, as you saw, like the first couple of dungeons, like she is very sassy and like clearly just wants to get like her people, you know, safe by any means necessary. She wants to save her people by any means necessary. She doesn't care about the light world, and over time she starts to sort of care about the light world a little more. And I do think that this is the turning point for it, like where the full character development comes fully to a, not necessarily a stop, but to a kind of a conclusion. I mean, near-death experiences can do that. I said the fucking people screaming because there's a wolf in the castle town. That's, yeah. I just hate the rain. I can't get comfortable whether I sit or stand. Maybe my sixth sense is trying to tell me something. Aw. Ick! That thing on your back, is it alright? Aw. That Zora kid came through here looking as bad as that. Why don't you take this one to Telma's bar too? W-Cats. No, 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 no. Alright. Yeah, there's no time to be fucking about. We need to save Midna. Oh, I'm fucking dumb. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Yeah, they literally cat told me to go to Telma's bar. My brain, dude. My memory sometimes absolutely sucks. Even though I've played this game a billion times. Beast, get out! Or be gone. You know, same thing. You there. You're Louis, correct? Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know. I don't want. I'm Luis. Do you remember meeting me at the shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. I mean, you're a cat, so yeah. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out the way you look. Damn. Oh, another patient? You certainly are a curious sort. Please. Princess Zelda. This way. W-cat. Here, get through the window. The attic is connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose that all that's left to do is make sure that the humans don't notice you. W-cat, man. W. Luis. But yeah, I really do like this section. I've played it so many times to the point where, like, all I can really say about it is that it's really well done. It's very nice to have something in something that feels very formulaic, have something like this happen, where it feels very like it blubs the formula a little, and I really like that. That's why I like about the in-between sort of states between dungeons, is that it's kind of a way to make it not too formulaic. And I do think they do a pretty good job of that. Some people will call that padding, but I don't think it's too bad. I'll be honest. How has it come to this, huh? Monsters walking in the streets of town? What in the world are these soldiers of Hyrule doing? The Gorons are so much more reliable than they are. It's not even funny. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me. These Gorons, dude, are fucking... They're OP. The Elder told us to escort Telma, but... This city's air does not suit my skin. Yeah, fair. It really is a shame that, like, we haven't really gotten any, like, good companion characters. The closest, as I said, closest is 5, but nothing's really compared to Midna ever since, which is a real shame. I've heard that an acquaintance of Telma's defeated the beast that had begun attacking tourists on the bridge. His name was Louis. It sounds as though he brought Telma and her young lord to Kakariko village. And here I was, thinking Hyrule was empty of men of valor. Oh no, I don't believe he is from Hyrule proper at all. No, my understanding is that he's from a small neighboring province of Aldornia. That may sound horribly elitist, but people who do not know the city simply do not know fear. That is very elitist. I don't know where... Okay. Alright, cool. Ah, yes, we can finally get rid of the Poros. You love to see it. And there's just a golden person there, made of gold. Just chilling. Nice, we've got a Poso. 1 out of 60 Poros. See how many you have on the collection screen. Oh, thanks for beating the ghost. Can I call you Doggy? Dude, that's weird. I'm Giovanni. I became consumed by greed long ago and sold my soul to a dark creature that did this to me. I can't move, I can't go and see my girlfriend, my pet cat Gengle is frozen in my head. I don't think I could be more miserable. I mean, you get what you deserve, bro. You know. I have to ask you a favor, Doggy. Can you find it and defeat the 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? I think if you can free the pieces of my soul from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. But it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open the door for you to the underground waterway for you. Thank you. Once the rain stops, you can come back here by digging the front wall where the cats gather. Understood? Yeah. My brain, man. But yeah, in the Wii U port, you do get like a really a unique item. That is just basically a pro tracker, pretty much. It wasn't too I don't think it is too helpful, not at least not to my remembrance. So I will say that the pro counter is probably going to be a lot more helpful, at least compared to that. Okay, drop down. This little area is really cool. It's very reminiscent of, like, obviously when we first plumbed into Twilight, but it's just a bigger version of that. With the architecture and shit. It's really cool. We need to stop killing those enemies that do nothing for us. Look, this is so cool, dude. It's such a fucking interesting atmosphere as well. Obviously showing that the kingdom's been here for a very, very long time. To the point where there's an abandoned waterway. Oh my god, you can... I didn't know you could do that. Right. That's really convenient. Okay. Usually takes a little longer to get rid of those spiders, but apparently if you throw the skulls, it's a two-shotter. That's cool. Let's get rid of these keys, because they might be annoying in the future. Alright. Let's go up. Easy peasy. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, because Midna's exhausted and nearly about to die, we can't do the really cool spin attack. That's weird that you still can get the arrows even though you're in Wolf-Link form. Interesting. How about this? Does this? Okay, that doesn't really. Okay, that doesn't really matter. And slowly but surely, we're gonna be going back to, yeah, we're back to the fucking sewer system now. I honestly really do love the way they structure this, I'll be honest. It's literally the same sewer that we came from in the first Twilight encounter of the game. I think that's really cool. The only difference was obviously the underground waterway, but I guess you could count this as also the underground waterway. I think it is. I mean, we don't have a map, so we can't check, but I'm pretty sure that's the case, though. I will say, it feels good to not do like an intro to a video, because it always feels kind of awkward to do. I would much rather just get into the fucking game without, like, having to do, hey guys, welcome back to blah, blah, blah. But it does feel a little, like, oh, for fuck's sakes. It does feel a little, needed. But I think at some point, we'll see, I might stop doing those kinds of intros. Unless I have something to talk about, because it just feels a little forced. Can't lie. I feel a lot more comfortable just getting into the fucking game and not doing that intro, but you know, it is what it is. It's not really a big deal. Nice. Now that door's actually open, there's really no point in getting rid of the enemies. They're just there to be annoying. So we'll speed run this shit so that we can save Minna as quickly as possible. But yeah, the atmosphere in this section is so fucking good, dude. And now, because it's not Twilight anymore, they're back to being regular birds. Actually, there's a chest here, right? No. Oh, 50 rupees? Fuck yeah. Okay, that was definitely worth it. Okay, cool. Let's... Okay, go. Yeah, nice. That was worth it. 100%. It's very... I'm pretty sure it's pretty rare to get 50 rupees from just a simple crate, so that was cool. Nice. We're already pretty close to Zelda. This section, honestly, I mean, it is pretty short. I was going to call the title of this episode Minna's Lament, but it literally is only like a couple of minutes long, most. So, we'll see. Very good chance that I might not call it that. I might do the comparison to thumbnail and title thing again, like I usually do. That allows me to have both, like, different thumbnails and titles. Oh. Hello, Zelda. But please tell me, how do we break the curse on this one? Oh, Midna. She cares. She cares. There's no denying it anymore. This is the one. You need to save the world. You need him to save the world. That's why, Princess, please, you must help Louis. What brings him is what binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when he first passed the curtain of Twilight. It is an evil power. Our world is one of balance. Just as there is light to drive away the darkness, so too is there benevolence to banish evil. Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands, guarded by a spirit Pharaon. Yep. There you will find the blade of evil's bane. That is crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. There we go. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Evil cloaks you like the dark veil, and that blade is the only thing that can cleanse it. Cleave it? Cleanse it? I think it's the same thing. Louis, heroes sent by the goddesses. Like you, I have been granted special powers by the goddesses. Fine, Louis, you can get to the woods on your own, right? Princess, I have one last request. This little sequence is really interesting. For a very long time, a lot of people got confused about what this specific moment meant. This little piece of dialogue that Zelda's about to say. Can you tell them where to find the Mirror of Twilight? Minna, I believe I understand now just who and what you are. Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. These dark times are the result of our deeds. Yet it is you who have to repay the penalty. Look, okay, yeah. So she's self-aware of Hyrule's and her family's sins in a sense. She's taking responsibility for what has happened to what happened to Hyrule. Because she surrendered and all that shit. Maybe I'm assuming that this is what this little piece of dialogue is coming from. That she's feeling guilty for surrendering to Zant, and then that's what kick-started everything. If that is the case, like, that makes perfect sense. I can't lie. It always felt a little weird that she would, like, yeah, obviously she probably would have gotten killed if she didn't surrender. But, I would assume that at the very least, that could have potentially prevented a good chunk of what has happened to pass. So, I don't know, dude. Accept this now, Minda. I'll pass it on to you. Yeah, and then then she fucking sacrifices herself. Like, yeah, interesting. Okay. But yeah, a lot of people get confused about that. Even me for the longest time there. No, Louis, stop her! She pretty much just self-sudokus herself to save Midna. It's really, really noble of her, but also really dark. I think there's also the reality that, like, because she blames herself for what has happened, she saw Minna and the length she goes to save her people, while Zelda surrendered pretty much just to save her life, really. I honestly think that, like, there's a chance that where the game is coming from is that Zelda is in some form guilty or guiltful for what has happened to Hyrule, and that she's not completely innocent in what, like, and that, like, she did play a part in what happened with Hyrule and how it turned into Twilight, right? I think her seeing Midna and, like, the length she goes to save her people, that comparison probably inspired her to to make that sacrifice for Midna so that she can save her people as well as potentially redeem herself for the big error that she had. Or lapse in judgment. I made a continuous lapse in my judgment. But no, in all seriousness, I think I am right on the money on that. I think that's what that little piece of dialogue means. It is a really cool piece of dialogue. I won't lie. There's a couple of moments like that that is very, like, on the surface seems very what's the word? I guess, like, abstract. Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of moments, it's only a handful, but there's a couple of moments in this game where it feels abstract in, like, some piece of dialogue where on the surface, if you look at it on the surface, you won't really get what they're coming from. But when you, like, go a little deeper, if you're paying attention when you start to piece shit together, it does make these characters feel a little more in depth than your typical Zelda game. And I think that's really cool. That's yeah, again, I think Zelda, like story in Zelda games, I know a lot of people will say that they're just average or slightly above average, but I honestly think that most stories in these games are very good. It doesn't need to be overly complex to be good. And I'll be real, that's coming from someone that has played objectively better games. Again, Persona, the Nier series, you name it, right? Um, I have played a lot of really good narrative driven games that are just superior to the Zelda series in every way. But that doesn't really make the dialogue or a lot of these stories really bad. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And it's one of the big things I miss. It's one of the big things I miss. I'm going to keep on mentioning the newer games, but as I said, not everything that I like. I don't dislike every little aspect that the newer games have. Obviously, there is a couple of things that I do think that they do a lot better compared to the older games. I think exploration's pretty much a no-brainer. And, despite how barren sometimes Breath of the Wild feels, at the very least, it is fun to explore. And it is technically just like an evolution of what was already there. It's not necessarily a complete departure from the original formula in that aspect because they always like flirted with the idea of open world, right? So it's not really a big shock that they would want to go full in on open world because it's just a simple evolution of what's came before, right? At least that's my take on it. Um, but that is, I think, honestly, other than that and the soundtrack for the newer games, um, we've they sacrificed a lot to get that open world vision to fruition, and it's a bit of a shame. I won't lie. But yeah, I'm gonna be annoying about that probably a couple of times throughout this playthrough. But I need to just say this right now. It may seem like I absolutely hate Breath and Tears of the Kingdom. I absolutely don't. I think they're very good games for what they are. Yes, despite what some people say, oh, they're not real Zelda games. They're Zelda games, right? Like at the end of the day, it's literally called The Legend of Zelda. It's a Zelda game, right? But it's for that very reason that I will always be a little more critical with some of their newer like directional decisions. Because sometimes it isn't my cup of tea. Sometimes it isn't what I like. Again, a good example, I think the biggest point of like pain is the dungeons in Breath and Tears. Tears is a little better, but both of them, honestly, the dungeons in those games kind of suck. There's no way to like sugarcoat that. I think it just straight up sucks. So, yeah, yep. But I think you get where I'm coming from. Zelda, I've taken all that you had to give, though I did not want it. Damn, dude. But yeah, Zelda is about a lot of different components that come together to form a really great game. It isn't just the narrative, the gameplay, the soundtrack. It's literally everything, right? And that's how I view gaming in general as well. And it's why Zelda was such an influential sort of part in the way I view games, is because I don't just view gaming as gameplay or story or the music. I view it as a collective thing that comes together to create something beautiful. Deltarune is a great example of that, of course. So there's a lot of people that only play games for the gameplay, only play games for the story, soundtrack, you name it. But I play for the entire thing. When a game has a really good foundation, and has have all of those aspects also be really good, it tends to create a very really good game that is hard to forget. At least in my opinion, that is the best kind of game. But yeah, Zelda's had that kind of influential impact on me. And obviously I'll never forget that. Even if I somehow move on from the franchise. And yep. Big shield. Oh. Yep. Yeah, that's fucked. Oh. I'm so excited to read the manga for this game. I'm being so real, dude. And there we go. That's it. Now, considering that the Midna's Lament section is that short, and I've completely forgotten about that, I think it probably would be just better to just get through this entire segment in one episode. We might as well. It probably won't be like 2 hours long, so we might as well do it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite in-between sections between dungeons in the game. Just because obviously we get the Master Sword here as well, but mainly as well because, well, at the end of the day, there's a lot that goes on in this in-between state, more so compared to the rest of them, so it's weird that, like, I consider, like, the in-between states between dungeons, one of my favorite parts about the game, but oh, wait, I can teleport. I'm being stupid. Yeah. I'm being incredibly stupid. There's also pose here. We will not be bothering with that just yet. There's only 6 in this area. Yeah, it makes sense why a good majority of them would be in this, well, Lanaywood Provenance area. Makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this in my spare time. I'm going to try my best to make sure I get all of them. We'll see about that, though. Okay, we shouldn't. Oh, I actually want to see the dialogue. What happens if we go to the village as Wolf Link again? I don't think I've ever done that before. Very interesting time of day as well to be doing this. Let's scare the old man again. Hello. Whoa! Okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, that's blocked off now. That's fun. Oh yeah. This is now opened up, right? So we might be able to scale off the fucking goat. Hangula or whatever. Can we talk to these? No. Oh, shh. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Hello. Oh, my God. Something tells me this is not. Yeah, I'm giving this guy a lot of hell right now. It's a little weird that you don't take damage from this, but they're all scared. That's cool though. That's a nice look. I've never seen that before. What about the postman? Is he just gonna? Oh, okay. We could just let the goats eat the messy looking letter like this. We can't. Okay. He's just focused on his letter. Fair enough. Sorry for the detour. Let's get back on track. Yeah, very interesting time of day to do that. I can't lie, but you know. Literally in between light and dark. We're literally in the twilight time of day. Oh yeah, I should probably do this. There's a really cool piece of dialogue that you can get from Epona if you talk to her as Wolf Link. Hello. Even though you changed shape, I still understand you. Aww. Louis, hurry up and return to your true self, don't worry. That's such a cute little piece of dialogue, I love that. I kind of wish that they, like, took an opportunity, like that and gave him more dialogue, honestly, but, you know, it is what it is. It's still really cool, though. What happens if we go towards the lantern dude as Wolflink? Oh, okay. My, it sure is weird to see wolves around these parts. You're a good boy now, aren't you? Good boy, don't hurt me. Bro has a nest on his head, dude. What the fuck? I didn't notice that. That's so weird. Okay. So, you seem to like people. But I bet a good pup like you gets the evil eye from people just cause you're a wolf. But me, I'm not worried about you, little guy. My older sister is much scarier than you. Fair enough. Fair enough, dude. Oh, this is cute. I've never seen this. That's really cute. I love that. That's a cool little piece of dialogue. I've never seen that before. That's great. Okay. See, there's still shit I'm discovering. Like, genuinely. So great. This is what a replay like this, like, that's where the value comes from replaying this game on a playthrough and being thorough. Is discovering shit that you've never seen before. Oh, another car. We'll go and grab that. Nice. Good shit. We could have, honestly, teleported where we needed to go exactly, but we wouldn't have seen that new piece of dialogue that I've never seen before, so it was worth it. Alright, at least I'm pretty sure we could have teleported here. Yeah. Whatever. Hello. Even though I watch after the shop every day, he never shows any appreciation. I think my master probably doesn't get much praise growing up. We did read that piece of dialogue before. That's honestly really fucked up. Oh, it's the monkey again. Let's go, dude. Hello. Oh. Nah, you got me messed up. We're gonna get rid of these bastards. Okay. There we go, nice. Did you save me? Thank you. Listen, since you're so nice, let me tell you something. There's a really pretty wooded area off the other side of this cliff, on the other side of this cliff. I climbed over there, but when I tried to get deeper into the woods, those guys attacked me. What is in those woods anyways? Yeah, I don't know, dude. That sure is a pretty forest. You know, the one I found over there on the other side of the cliff. If you're going, please be careful. Your smell, it's so familiar. It smells a bit like a green-clad prince who helped me out once. Aww. Dude, I love the little, like, you seem familiar. It's so fucking cute, dude. So there's another section of the forest beyond this cliff. Alright, Louis, let's go, Blair. No. Oh, this section's really cool as well. Oh, there's another house stone. We'll go and quickly grab that. Nice. Alright, let's go and quickly grab this house stone. Okay. First tried that. Let's go. Didn't embarrass myself that time. Nice. Beautiful, man. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take the sword in hand and find me. Will do. Alright. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright. So, we're about to experience a really cool lore moment in the game that confirms that this is like connected to, I think it is like the child timeline. No, I think it's the adult timeline. Fucking. Yep, I was correct. Child timeline. Yep. I had to make sure because I need to get my Zelda lore correct. But yeah, as you can tell, this is the Lost Woods theme. There's a very good reason for that. No. And an old friend's about to appear. Yep, that's what you think it is. That's actually the Skull Kid from Ocarina of Majora's Mask. The same one, by the way. It isn't just a reincarnation or, you know, a different one that has the same name. No, that is the exact same dude. Very cool, honestly. So yeah, what we have to do is pretty much just play hide and seek with him. It is a really cool little moment. Hello. Hello, bye. Now, obviously, location speaking, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because the Master Sword is near the Lost Woods, pretty much. And yet, the location we're about to see, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why it'd be located next to the Lost Woods. So, I mean, I will say this much: there's no real point in like questioning that, because at the end of the day, it's still a game. They like to make the environments feel different, even if it contrasts the lore a little. It's not really a big deal, I'll be honest. Nice. So yeah, once we pull the Master Sword out of its pedestal, that will officially mark the... I think it would officially mark the halfway mark, even though I said before that the water temple would I don't know, man. I think this counts as the halfway mark after we pull the Master Sword. So, I don't know what the fuck I was on about before. Yeah. I've heard this song so many times. I'm so excited to hear the remake rendition of the Lost Woods theme. That's gonna be so peak. Dude, this soundtrack for the remake is probably gonna be fucking amazing, dude. That's like one of the things I'm really looking forward to with the Ocarina remake is just the soundtrack. Hello. Oh no, Skull Kid's got gamer rage. Hello. There's no, genuinely no, we might get rid of one of them, but that's it. Actually, I'm pretty sure we need to get rid of all of them so that, yeah. There we go. So that he's distracted blowing his horn. So that we can attack him. So yeah, I think if you really are a nut for Zelda lore, I think you can guess where we are right now. We are pretty much, I'll just say it because at this point we're close enough. It's not really too much of a spoiler and it's something that you have to kind of pay attention to get it. This is actually the castle town from Ocarina. The little stools that you see that's coming in a circle, I'm pretty sure are supposed to be where the houses used to be. And obviously this little pillar, you can tell there's an outline for what originally was supposed to be a fountain there in the middle. So I think that's honestly really fucking cool. And okay. Are you gonna blow your horn? Yeah, there we go. There we go, nice. But yeah, we'll come back here when we link again. But bye. Oh. We do come back here later as well, like games. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you get I'm pretty sure there's a grotto behind this rock as well. I could be wrong though. But yeah. This is actually supposed to be the old castle town from Ocarina. It's really cool, dude. And it makes sense because once you enter here, we are now literally in the Ocarina Temple of Time. It does look a little different, as I said. Not all things are going to be exactly the same just because it's a game. But inconsistencies like that are always going to be a thing. But it's supposed to represent the Ocarina Temple of Time, which is really cool. And late game, it gets even cooler than that. I will say that much. I won't spoil it too much, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to a particular moment in the game. Let's just say that. That involves this specific area. I know I'm being pretty vague, but I want to make sure that I'm not too spoilery with my dialogue. Sometimes it's just going to leak through the cracks, because you know, I've played this game before, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to make sure that I don't spoil it for everyone if they've never played it before and they're for some reason using my playthrough to experience this for the first time. But yep. This puzzle fucking sucks. I mean, it doesn't entirely suck, but it's pretty annoying. So we need to do this puzzle to open that door. God damn, he cheeked up. We are guardians of this land. Guide us to where we once stood. Only then can you enter the true sacred grove. Here we go, dude. Let's hope this doesn't take forever for me to do. And there we go. That took forever, man. Fucking Christ. Oh! Got there though in the end. Ugh. That was, yeah. Energy draining. Go now to the sacred place, beast. We yield passage to the sacred grove. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, hang on. I kind of want to just do a thumbnail real quick. Maybe that shot looks great. Yeah, I like that. That's really good. That's one potential thumbnail. A lot of people use this as the thumbnail, but it's for that very reason I don't want to do that, so... There's a couple of thumbnail shots here. Cool. So cool, dude. The sword accepted you as its master. God, there's so many fucking thumbnail shots, dude, here. I'll be so real. This thing is the embodiment of the evil magic that Zant cast on you. It's definitely different from our tribe's shadow magic. Careful, if you touch it, you'll turn back into a beast. This thing is too dangerous. It probably is for the best if we just leave it here, huh? But on the other hand, if we kept it, you might be able to transform into a beast anytime you wanted. Yeah, since Zed was so kind to give us this to us, we should be thankful and use it all we can. If you need it, just call me. I want to keep a low profile, so I'll hang in your shadow hide in your shadow when you're human. But I can change you whenever. You can be a wolf anytime you like. Also, thanks to this thing, you can warp whenever you want by switching into wolf form. But, hey, listen. Hey, listen! Louis, I've got a favour to ask. I've got a little favour to ask. You wouldn't mind coming with me to find something called the Mirror Twilight. It's hidden somewhere in Hyrule. Yes, the Mirror of Twilight. Our last potential link to Zant. No. Oh, cute. There we go, dude. That's it. Before we end today's episode, of course, I wanna honestly get rid of that boulder. So that's what we're gonna do. We can warp anytime, but I would like to get rid of that boulder because it is really, really. I'm pretty sure there is a grotto in it. Oh no, there's a pose. There's a pose. Shit. Okay, my bad. Oh wait, no. I think there is. Could be wrong. It's just diggable. I guess technically the grottos in this game count for like diggable areas, right? Yeah. Cool. So yeah, now we can access the grottos in this game. I don't know how many there are in total, but we do. I'm pretty sure we get a piece of heart for getting rid of all the enemies here, so we'll do that. We've got a decent amount of rupees as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, we definitely need to turn into a human here. Boomerang, yes. Nice. Let's go, dude. Give me chest. Please. Yay! I think this does give you a piece of heart. Yep, thought so. Nice. It would be nice if you also had the ability to have a counter for the pieces of heart in the map menu, but it's not too much of a big deal. Alright. I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Next time, we are going to the next dungeon in the game. So, yeah. It's been a pretty eventful episode, obviously, so I'm going to call it for today. I don't think we're going to be doing any side stuff for a little while longer. I won't lie. I think I know exactly when I would want to do a lot of side stuff, and it's like the third to last dungeon in the game, I think, is when I want to do it, so before a certain moment. So yeah, for the time being, we are going to be beelining the game for the most part, except for doing a small number of things that are side stuff. But it's not going to be like last episode where we were like half of it was us doing like, well, the episode before, episode 6, I think. No, it was in episode 7, yeah, where we were half of it was just doing side stuff. That's going to be a rarity. There's a chance that there's going to be one episode in this series that is fully dedicated to side content, so we'll see about that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.